words like I surrendered. I didn't do what I would pray. Living my life watching the weather. Wasting time and chasing fate. I look at the life I'd been designing, waiting around for my breakthrough. But I'm pushing my dreams to the side of me, 'cause they can't love me like you do. I give you my all. I give you my all. And I'm not running anymore. I give you my all. I'm giving you all of me, all of me. Oh, I give you my all. Yeah, I'm not running anymore. Oh, I give you my all. I'm giving you all of me, all of me. Father, I need you to search my heart. Coming on back to surrender. Show me where to start. Yeah, all I want is to be abiding, 'cause you show me a different view. What I had was less exciting, 'cause dreams don't love me like you do. I give you my all. Hey, I give you my all. I'm not running anymore. No, 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 no. I give you my all. I'm giving you all of me, all of me. Oh, I give you my all. And I'm not running anymore. No, 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 no. I give you my all. I'm giving you all of me, all of me. Pause. Why would I make plans? Push away your hand. Alone I can't stand. Stop. Your plan is my choice. Tune out all the noise. I can hear your voice. And I don't wanna run. No. I don't want control. I don't wanna run. I don't want control. No, no, no. I give you my all. I give you my all. Yeah, I'm not running anymore. I give you my all. I'm giving you all of me, all of me.
Has some jams, real talk, and hot topics. Here's the radio program with the most vibes in all of FSAs. The Vibe O'Clock started right now. Brought to you by the YPG. Because in the YPG, we got too much sauce. We got too much sauce. What is good? What is good, YPG fam, and whoever's connected with us? You are watching / listening to the Vibe O'Clock live on Fidomanair, live on Facebook at YPGRSA, and as we had promised to you guys, would also be moving to YouTube. Unfortunately, we're no longer on the gram because unfortunately we've got so much gimmicks, so much visuals going in here, and the only thing you guys would see over my phone would be my face, and that's kind of boring. You know, you don't want to be looking at PJ's face the whole time. I'm not writing solo, but I'm here with my partner. I don't want to say in crime. I think it's it would be criminal for me to say partner in crime. There's no crime. There's only good deed. Vinny, what's good?
What's up, YPG fam? What is up, PJ? And we are back with the sauce. Another Saturday, another week, and more vibes for all of you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Last week we had here the clash of the varsities, which was awesome. Was awesome. It was pretty cool. We had a couple of memes going on. I don't know if you saw the memes.
The national fish.
The national fish. The national fish of South Africa is Lucky Star / Ocean Basket / Fish and Chips. We could not figure that one out, but that's totally up to you. What is the name again? I completely forgot it.
Yo, I forgot already.
Yo, we made so much jokes.
I know Lucky Star.
I remember Ocean Basket. I remember all the others. I completely forgot these ones. But anyways, it was an awesome, awesome challenge. But today we carry it on. We've got 3 contestants who are going to be joining us once again. But before we do have them here connected with us, we're going to make a short recap of what we were talking about last week, what you have probably missed in the Bible Clock if you weren't connected with us. However, you can obviously go through, scroll, swipe. And you're going to be able to catch us, what we were talking about last week on Facebook. We weren't on YouTube. From today, we're officially on the tube as well. On the tube that is you. And on the book that is a face. We're here with you guys. You're listening to the Bible Clock on Freedom and Air, where you always hear the sound of freedom.
Hey yo, look, it's the Vibe O'Clock recap. Let's go.
Alcohol adverts don't show that.
Nope.
Alcohol adverts show a guy wearing a suit, a beautiful woman puts the car key of a fancy car. In real life, that's usually not the case.
It's less painful to take a lie in, and that's why many people accept lies.
Yes.
Let's be honest, guys. You don't want to accept the fact that the truth hurts. The truth brings down so that you can rebuild.
Sure.
But many people don't like to rebuild. They just want to numb the pain.
In the sense of those connected with you on your social media really cares for you, but inside of you, you lie to yourself and tell yourself that I'm loved, I'm wanted.
Most of the time, our biggest enemy is our own self-deceit, because we like to throw things on people.
Precisely.
And we forget that the problem starts with us.
With me. So fake news, yes, does come from the outside, but sometimes fake news is what we accept on the inside and impedes us from being a better person, impedes us from rebuilding, impedes us from growing and developing as a human being. That is the worst fake news. It's worse than the one. On the media, there will always be fake news. The fake news spreads so quick. It spreads
It goes
super
viral
quick.
in
It goes
seconds.
viral in seconds. But when there
The truth
is
comes out.
how often do newspapers and news outlets get sued for fake news or for incorrect information which they publish, and they have to apologize for it? They don't put it on the front page.
Nah, it's somewhere at the back. They're very tiny.
The
fine
tiny little
print.
thing we would like to
Apologize to
You know,
users.
like those things, disclaimer
Yes.
at the bottom there,
Fine
T's and
print.
C's at the bottom there that you can't even read. That's exactly how that will be, because that doesn't sell. Because that doesn't sell. If you can lie about me to 10 million people, by the time you go there to speak the truth and try to unlie what you lied about me,
Damage is done.
those 10 million, how much guarantee do you have that you'll reach all those 10 million to change their thoughts about me? That's how fake news is, and that's how damaging it is. And the worst fake news is the one that you do it for yourself.
Yeah.
When you think I don't need to change, when you think I am what I am, I don't need help, I am not suicidal, but suicide is there. I'm not depressed, or I am depressed, but I'm dealing with it, and you know that you're not dealing with it. No, I've got my ways, and you know that you need to look for help, and you're not looking for help. Last week's topic was really a very intriguing one, a very interesting. I liked talking about fake news. Do make sure that you go back to it. We have a couple of our listeners who shared their views and their lessons, the lessons which they took for themselves regarding this subject. I want you to listen, and we're going to be right back after that.
Hello YPG fam, I am Amahle from YPG Mthatha, talking about the Vibe O'Clock recap. We discussed a very important matter, fake news. You know, people nowadays don't want to face reality. It's less painful to take the lie in than to face the truth. But one fundamental thing we always miss is that the truth creates an opportunity for you and me to rebuild and start over again. Another thing is that fake news are not just on media outlets, but sometimes they come from within us, what we accept on the inside that impedes us from growing and becoming better people. This one is important. Best friends in life are those who will tell you the truth, so choose your friends wisely. This is it, and don't forget in the YPG, we've got too much sauce.
Hi, my name is Puseleto. I'm from Boxburg, and I don't like blue ticking other people, but I get that a lot. And in that way, I feel like people don't respect my time that I took to text them.
Okay, sorry. Just a glitch there from our producers there because that one has to do with today's one. We are going to talk about today's one, which has to do with blue ticking, and I want to hear from you guys. I'm here on the comment section on Facebook. Talk about your
It's time
blue
for
ticking.
confessions. That's what it is. It's
Confession
time for
That's what's up.
confessions.
Confession time, which we are going to talk about. Today's subject has to do with blue ticking and how that experience is in your life. But before that, we're going to be starting with the Varsity Challenge. We have our three wonderful and awesome contestants who I think, are they all connected already?
Yes.
They should be already connected with us. Today we have University of Western Cape, UWC. We have, I don't know if it's Sane or Sane. I'm going to get the
It's
right.
Leroy Sunny.
Leroy Sane, talking about Leroy Sane, World Cup vibes. We've got someone from Walter Sisulu University, Akona. Where is Walter Sisulu University? I can't remember. Akona, you're going to tell us right now. And Nelson Mandela University, Matete, which that's Gqeberha, no? Yes, Nelson Mandela should be Gqeberha. Should be. Are they ready? Can they hear us? Can I
me-
see them there? You can take me out of the picture. This
Let
is
me
their
add them
moment. It's
here.
all about them. Oh, look at them there. Look at them there. They got a couple of hundreds people looking at them. Look at them. Okay, I don't know who is who, guys. My apologies because I haven't gotten everything straight here. Can Sane, I apologize for the wrong name. From University of Western Cape, please raise your hand. We've got two gents and a lady. Yes, Sane, is it right? Please raise your hand. I cannot see. I don't know who's who here. I don't
Can you
know if
guys
they-
hear us? They should be able to hear us.
Yeah, they should. I'm even hearing myself here. Akona, can you hear us? Oh my goodness, guys, we're having some technical glitches here. Matete, okay. So, are you Akona?
No, Matete.
Matete, so you are from Gqeberha.
Okay, in fact, I was supposed to represent Wusu, but yeah, I'll be representing Quebec, Nelson Mandela.
No, well, are you studying at Nelson Mandela?
No, me and Akona, it's between me and Akona, so I see the two of us, we are connected. Me and Akona from Wusu.
Oh, okay. That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
Okay.
And then Akona, is it the guy or is it the? I'm so
Akona
sorry.
is the lady.
Is the lady?
There we go.
The lady is Akona. yeah.
Akona, can you hear us? Yes, the other side. Yes, the other side. Akona, I don't know if your mic
Yeah.
is on.
Let me help her.
Our technician here is gonna help you just now.
Okay, she needs to unmute herself.
Can you unmute yourself, Akona? I don't think we can mute it this side for privacy reasons. You know, guys, this sophisticated kind of stuff where we can't unmute people's mics. She looks so nervous. Don't worry, Akona. No reason, no pressure. Just the YPG, a couple of hundred people watching you here throughout the country and a couple of countries around, but nothing major. Can you have you unmuted your mic, Akona?
There's like something at the bottom of your screen. And then it's a microphone, I think, an icon. You can just tap it.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go through to and people are all here hollering at you, Akona, like hello, hello, hello here on Facebook, and then we have on the other side, is it Sane or Sane? Can you please correct me? I'm so sorry. Is it Sane?
No, my name is actually Africa, and I'm supposed to be representing Kabeja
My
So-
goodness,
from
my.
NMU.
What is going on here, producer? Please, can you fix this here for me? I am so sorry, guys. That's the information I received. Your name is Africa, and you are representing.
Yeah, Africa with a K. I'm supposed to be representing Nelson Mandela University.
Nelson Mandela University. Let me just correct it here. So that I am not going to make mistakes, because when I ask you guys questions, I'm going to get really confused. And then Akona and Matete, you guys are representing who?
Walter Sisulu.
Walter Sisulu. Okay, so we've got two from Walter Sisulu and one from Nelson Mandela University.
I think we're missing UJ.
I think we are missing. Well, we're definitely missing. We're supposed to have 3 here. Our producer's going to sort it out. What we're going to do is, whilst this gets sorted, let us go for a short break. You guys know that we always bring in those motivational and those vibey jams, the sauce. These things happen. That's not a problem. Whilst we sorting out this here, you guys are going to listen to a short track. You were listening to the Bible Clock on Freedom on Air, where you always hear the sound of freedom.
feeling lonely, depressed, having suicidal thoughts, or just want to vent? The YPG's got you. Hit us up now on Facebook or Instagram at YPGRSA. Alternatively, call the toll-free helpline number at 0800 330 320.
You know, Vinny, it is a fact. The people of the YPG are just savage. Like, when I go through this topic,
chill.
this comment section, like, you guys are beyond savage. I don't know what to do with you guys. It's
No chill. Like, no
you
chill.
guys, like, come on, change your ways of your life, guys. Change your ways of your life. Yes, I. Anyways, welcome back. That was a very nice jam. He said, I didn't know about that jam. He's like, you're going to like this one. It's a new jam. So like, wow, okay, approved. I know you guys approved it too. But since you guys were too busy here talking about the blue ticking, I did not even get your reviews about the track. Now, since we were struggling to hear Akona, and Akona being the same as Mtete's school, university, we are going to thank Akona for joining us. And then what we'll do is we're going to keep Matete, and we are going to keep Africa from Nelson Mandela University. And then we have Matete, who is from Walter Sisulu University. They're going to talk a little bit about themselves, and we're expecting one more guest, who is going to be representing UWC, the University of Western Cape. Africa, how are you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing well, my guy. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, as like people like to say, can't complain. I really can't complain. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Which university you're from? What is the course you chose? Why you chose that course? Tell us a little bit about yourself. How was this year for you?
So I'm currently enrolled at Nelson Mandela University. I'm a law student, a final year law student, and I chose LLB because I'm someone who likes to argue a lot, and yeah, I had the capacities and I have the passion for the law, so yeah, I decided it was the perfect thing for me. That's it.
Okay. What year are you doing?
I'm in my final year, my fourth year.
Oh wow, man, that's great. And what law are you going to be specializing in?
That I'm not entirely sure about, but so far I feel like I'm leaning towards criminal law.
Oh, that's the juicy stuff, man. That's the one that I like. That's the one.
Action-packed.
Just
Yeah.
make sure you get lots of
That's what got
bodyguards.
me into this in the first place. Yeah.
Serious. No, that's super cool, man. Now I have a question. Is it me or everybody who studies law? When you ask them what kind of law you're going to specialize in, they usually say, "I'm not yet sure." Most of them, they're like, I'm not yet sure. I think they all inclined to criminal law. Because, I mean, especially the movies, they make it look
Yes,
really
it's-
cool. Your criminal lawyers are like really cool. But then when they know the dangers behind it, they're like, maybe it's not make sure, you know.
Yeah, so make sure.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, Africa. Before we move to the quiz, we're going to talk to Matete, who's representing Walter Sisulu University. Talk to us, my guy. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. As you have already mentioned before, my name is Madid. I'm from Limpopo. I'm representing WUSU, Walter Sisulu University. I'm currently doing medicine.
Ooh, okay.
I normally get confused when they ask me this question, which I'm doing, because I didn't do my medicine in South Africa, so I
Oh,
only came back this year, August, to finish up. So I'll be doing my final year from January to December.
okay. Where were you studying? Which country were you studying previously?
I did in Cuba.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like the kings of medicine.
medicine.
Like, yeah, I heard about it. Wow, man, That's really awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about life in Cuba? Like, we just got curious now, man. We like look, we get YPG from all over the world here. People commenting about I'm from all over the world, but I don't think we've had yet Cuba.
Nah,
So we would like
never.
to hear. Tell us a little bit about Fidel Castro. I mean, Cuba.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course, of course. I was lucky because when I arrived in Cuba, Fidel Castro was still alive.
Okay,
So what happened is Cuba is different from South Africa
sure.
in all aspects, in
Mm-hmm.
religion, in economics,
Mm-hmm.
and how they do things there, in their
Okay.
security. But
Okay.
Cuba, if you go there to have fun, it's a place to go and enjoy.
Oh,
Unlike
wow.
us who went there to study, so you get to enjoy all the whole racism because you are a foreign exchange student. You
Wow.
get to enjoy the type of food they eat. There's no pub. If you're from Limpopo like myself, one pub. So there's no pub. It's rice, and then they don't know any other language except Spanish. So which tells you I studied my medicine in Spanish.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Anything that I
Wow.
know it's in Spanish. Yeah. That's why I had to come back to South Africa on from August to December. Now I'm just translating the whole thing into English. So it's a nice place to go to and visit only and come back home, not to stay there for 6 years.
Oh, wow, wow, man! Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We'll definitely keep that in mind. I'm getting a couple of comments here from our Facebook fam, and they're going on about the pub because, like, really, I mean, a true South African and
Life without
definitely,
pub.
especially from Limpopo, like I know pub is pub. You know, that's sacred. That's sacred. And just before we move on, share with us what was the biggest challenge you faced there. You mentioned like you suffered even in terms of racism. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Uh, I'm not sure if how many South Africans they know this, but you remember last year on my birthday, because Cuba has been a nice experience for me all along up until last year, 6 November, which was my birthday.
Okay.
And I was just sitting there and celebrating my birthday, and then the police they came. We got beaten. I think many South Africans they've seen it. Many other countries they've seen it just there on the YouTube.
What?
So that was my worst experience in Cuba. But other than that, nah, it's been a nice
Wow, man,
experience. I don't want to lie.
that's crazy. But I mean, you went there
You
focused
know,
on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You were saying.
no,
go
I was
ahead.
saying, of course, they don't have winter. They don't have winter. They only have summer and winter, but their winter lasts 2 weeks. Then you're back into summer. So it's hard because if you check, it's on the line with equator.
Oh yeah, the
So
equator
you
line,
know
yeah.
what's happening there on the equator. It's
But then
hot.
again, you from
So it's
Limpopo,
hot
so you know
on
what's heat, bro. You from Limpopo, so you know what's heat. Like y'all from.
Yeah. Some people they think we know what is heat in Limpopo, but what's happening is Limpopo we have people who are staying around Polokwane towards Zanini.
Mhm.
Even now it's still cold
Wow, wow.
because of the mountains around
Yes,
us.
yes, yes. The mountains.
Yeah.
True, true.
But
Very.
the rest of the country, the rest of the province, yes. I know heat is our thing.
Yeah, definitely. Nosimpiwe even wrote here, wow, no winter, that's why no pap. Pap is heat itself. All right, Matete, shout out to you, man. Like, awesome, like you really staying focused on your thing after all that you had to endure. When someone is really focused on what they want, Vinny, the language is not a barrier, the food is not a barrier, even the racism is not a barrier, shout outs to you, man. Props to you. Now let's get to business. Because I have already surpassed my time. Unfortunately, did we get our guest
She's
from...
trying, but she's
Okay,
not
we
succeeding.
are going to move on. Today, we're only going to have the two varsities here. Last week, we had Sefake. What is the name of that? Sefake. I just remember.
Sifako, I think. I'm not
Sefako.
sure, something like that.
What university?
Yeah.
We had Wits and we had Mpumalanga. ne?
Mpumalanga, that's
So
it.
today, we are going to be restricted to NMU and Walter Sisulu University. We've
Okay,
got
I think
Africa.
Sane is...
Okay, let's see what happens.
Sane has just joined.
Okay, that's great. Okay, wow, just on time.
Just on time.
I was about to start the questions. Now, last week, some of the questions were super easy. They were light, gents. They were like soft, small waters. But some of the questions, my goodness, like some of the questions were very hard even for me to ask. It's like what I didn't know what to ask, because how do you ask this question? That's how difficult it was. But anyways, before we start, we have is it Sunny? I think she's having a little bit of
Internet
issues. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead with the two guys. They have been waiting, and we will go in this order. I'm going to start with Africa, since he's on the left of the screen here, and then we go to Matete. As last week, it's 100 points for every correct question. All the best, guys. Let's see who wins. Let the best men win. And what's interesting, last week we had only 3 guys. Today we're having two guys. I don't know what's going on here. The gents are taking over. That's what's up. Yo, talking about Africa. Africa. How many countries are in Africa?
How many countries are in Africa?
Yeah.
Yo, I think there's about 192 in the world. Wait. Yo, I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say around around 65. I'm not sure.
That wild guess was not too far, man. Ish, was not too far. The correct answer is 54. Not too far, man. Matete, did you have the answer? Would you have gotten that answer right?
I thought it was 52.
Ooh, yeah, close. I think I also had 52 in my mind.
It was 53 until Sudan split into 2.
Oh, yeah, now it's South Sudan and Sudan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is true. Interesting. You see, guys, some of y'all be busy bunking geography. You all are connected here, busy on the comment section, supposed to be studying geography. See what happens. Oh, my goodness. Question number 2 goes to Matete, worth 100 points. I don't know if it's lilac or lilac. What is it?
I think it's lilac.
Lilac is a shade of what color? Worth 100 points. It is a shade of what color? I think I would have gotten this answer wrong. I think I would have had it wrong. You want to take a guess, bro? His face is just giving it away like, what?
Just pick one.
Blue. I was going to guess blue, but the correct answer is purple. Our producers really went out today. They're like, hey, let's show these guys. This is a university. They're like, this man went to Cuba, so let's show him some flames here. The other one's like almost a lawyer, so let's make sure we show them flames out here. Question number 2 that goes to Africa, worth 100 points. And by the way, I forgot that there's a 10-second timer, so just try to stay within that time. How many bones do we have in an ear?
What?
Ish, Matete's gonna know it. Matete's he's like
Yo,
he's scratching there.
What?
How many bones do we have in an ear?
I don't think we have any. I don't know.
Matete, do you want to give him the answer? Since you're a medical student. There are 3. That's the correct answer. 3 bones.
3.
Question number 2, which goes to Matete. How many dots appear on a pair of dice? How many dots appear on a pair of dice?
All of them.
Yes.
Okay. 6. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 by 6 is 36. 6 by 6. 6 permutation. 6.
I'm confused with this
64.
answer. How much?
The dots, they are 36.
You were close, but according to my memo here, 42. Is it 42?
Yeah, because I think on one die it's 21, so it's a pair. 21 plus 21 is
On
42.
the pay.
Oh, yeah, true. 42, yeah, correct. My goodness. That's crazy.
It's rough.
That's rough out here,
That's
gents.
rough.
Yeah. You start wondering, what am I studying for? It's like-
Exactly.
but I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Africa's going to get this. It's another African-related question. What is the capital of Kenya?
I think it's Nairobi.
100 points. The first 100 points here today goes to Africa. Danko. The second one is also, the next one is very easy, Matete. I'm pretty sure you're going to get this one. What does www stand for in a website browser?
World Wide Web.
Danko, that's another 100 points. That's another 100 points. Africa, which geometric shape is generally used for stop signs?
Yeah. This question is not make sure.
Geometric shape for stop signs, isn't it?
Yes.
I think it's a hexagon.
Son, it's an octagon. It's an octagon. Just two more. Matete, what is the name of the largest ocean on Earth?
Ish. It's also not make sure this one.
Just pushing.
This one I would have gotten it.
I confuse it all the time.
And I know which one's the coldest.
I'll go largest ocean. I'll go with Atlantic.
The correct answer is Pacific Ocean. The correct answer is the Pacific Ocean. You guys are like on a pattern here. When one gets it right, the other gets it wrong. Like, I know, man, I got you.
No, let's switch.
Let's switch. Africa, how many countries are in the world?
Countries in the world.
Yeah. These geographic questions are all going to Africa, yeah.
Ironically.
Yeah, ironically.
Number of countries in the world. Yo.
I don't think I was going to get this one.
I'm gonna say 256, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I've heard it somewhere.
You're so close, man, but the correct answer is 195. 195.
Actually, my mind was 192.
192. I also had 190 something. 190 something. And Matete, what is the only edible food that never goes bad, rotten or spoiled?
It's fruit.
Food. Any food. Yeah. Which is edible that does not go bad, doesn't rot nor spoil.
Cheese.
It's not make sure.
Not make sure.
Cheese.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Jeez, hey, that thing can smell when it's
It even
rotten.
changes color.
Oh, hey, rotten cheese. The correct answer is honey, bro. The correct answer is honey. Now the next 2 more questions for Africa and 2 more questions for Matete. These two are worth 250 points. Nelson Mandela University is counting on you. And what's the other one? Walter Sisulu, sorry. Yeah, Walter Sisulu is counting on you. 250 points. How many colors are in the rainbow? This is too easy. Or maybe
Colors in the rainbow. I think it's 7.
spot on, my guy. The correct answer is 7. There you go. This one's easy here. This one's easy. By the way, guys, I'm skipping some questions. Like I said to you, some of the questions are even hard to ask. I don't know how to ask. Like, it'll trap me to ask you, so you won't know the answer because I won't know the question. So I'm skipping some. Our producer here, like, sometimes they go heavy here. What is the shortcut? What is the shortcut for the copy function on most computers?
Control C.
Danko. We know you were using that for the assignments there when you would go on Google and the assignment, you Control C and Control V and submit.
No, I did computer science first.
Okay. Nah, that's ABC. Now, the last two questions for you guys. Well, the last question for each is going to be a little bit tricky, but it's still worth 250 points. Africa, what is the symbol for potassium on the periodic table?
I think it's K.
Spot on, my guy. 250 points. The correct answer is K. And the last question goes to Matete worth 250 points. I think it's a draw, isn't it? I think the two are on a draw. Our producer's going to send it shortly.
Wow.
What animals are pearls found in? What animals are pearls found in?
Animal?
Yes. Think.
Pearls are found in a shell.
Very close, but think about that exquisite
Thing,
yeah.
What do we call them? I love them, man. What do you?
Because shell, I would have said shell, but yeah.
there's a word for it.
But it's almost
Yeah,
there.
it's a shell, but it's covering an animal.
I have it.
Them.
Yeah. That one.
That one.
The noise. You got the onomatopoeia there. That's the one. Guys on Facebook, what do you guys think? Do we give him half a point? Last week we were giving half points here, like
We had mercy.
Have mercy. Do we give him the half point? Because it's there, guys. Like, it's there. Look, online people are like, I've got snail.
Lucky star.
Someone got the answer right here. Then I've got seashell. Someone said lucky star. Another one says clams.
It's not a snail.
Is that a snail?
Mussels.
No. Oysters, my guy. Oysters. Oh my goodness. This one was actually very.
Don't we call those meat inside the mussel?
Oh my goodness. This was actually a tricky one.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. But before you go, Africa, please send your shout outs and please give us one word of motivation before you sign out and before we give you guys the final points here.
A word of motivation is to stay focused, man. Just don't get distracted. Yeah, just focus on your goals. Enjoy life on the side, but never lose count of what's important. And yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Do you want to send a shout out to anyone? Maybe someone listening?
I would like to shout out to Undoni Nxumalo for actually inviting me here to join. She's actually been persistent, so I finally decided that, I'm going to give it a go.
Awesome. Shout out to her. It was great to have you. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Awesome. Matete, your final words, your shout out, and please, a word of motivation.
Okay, I'll start with my shout out. I'm sending my shout out to Limnandi, the one who invited me here as well. Hey, I was so skeptical. I'm like, Limnandi, where are you taking me to? What is going to happen there? But I really had fun. Even if I can tell, I already lost, but I enjoyed. One day I will wish to come back again and represent Goose.
Awesome.
Word of but for my word of motivation is that don't let the past define who you are, and then wait for make your own a future. Like, just try to push yourself, because the past can never determine who will be in the end.
Sure. That's what's up. Guys, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Please keep up the good work and, keep doing your thing. We're really proud of you guys, pushing, stay focused indeed. And we definitely want you guys to come back whenever
Yes.
possible. Sometime next year, we want you guys to come back. And I mean, especially after you guys graduate, please come back. What we're doing here is to motivate young people. So it would be great to have you guys around with us.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Take care of yourselves. Sharp, sharp. Where's the winner? What's the winner? Where's
the score?
Producer. Producer, I'm waiting for the score here. But I do think Africa won, right? I think they got them all right except the last one, I think, was the only one. So today, the winner for the day goes to Nelson Mandela University. Nelson Mandela University. Shout out to you guys. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, celebrity status. Thank you so much, guys. May God bless you. Guys, we're going to go for a short break. And when we come back, we're going to be sharing with you the subject, the topic of the day. What is it? Blue ticked. Have you ever been blue ticked? Share your experience about being blue ticked, and we're going to be back right after the break. You are listening to the Bible Clock on Freedom on Air, where you always hear the sound of freedom.
When it gets too hard to face, just one place where I go. To my rock, my heart in place. Shield me with your shadow. In trouble, you're my fortress, my fortress. My every need, you are my source. I lay under your wings. They're flowing arrows, but I can't feel a thing. Don't have to be afraid, 'cause you are my hiding place. Hiding place. You're so mighty, you're so able. I trust in you, 'cause you're so faithful. Hey, you're so mighty, ever present, help in trouble. In you everything. I lay under your wings. They're throwing arrows, but I can't feel a thing. Don't have to be afraid, 'cause you are my hiding place. Hiding place.
We back. Am I back? We are back. You don't hear yourself.
That's crazy.
That's strange.
Very.
You hear yourself
Now I hear myself. Welcome back, guys. That song was, I don't know what song it was. I just like it. It's got that, that I'm a piano kind of vibe.
vibes.
I was here enjoying myself here during the break. Now, moving on, Vinny is going to introduce to you guys today's subject. And going through here the comment section, I think each and every one of us have been blue ticked. Just in case there is somebody who does not know what it means to be blue ticked, it is when somebody reads your text message, whether on Telegram or whether on WhatsApp. Is there any other app that you can?
Yeah.
There's Wire,
Messenger. On Facebook. I don't know.
Messenger. My goodness, I always get questions like mails on Messenger, and like I usually see them years later. It's got the funny noise, Cling, cling. But anyways, well, you can blue tick or be blue ticked on there, which means somebody reads your message but does not exactly reply, or they just read. And usually when you really want an answer and the answer does not come at all. You know what I'm talking about. What does this have to do with what we want to talk about today, Vinny?
So yeah, peeps, you know blue
Whoops.
tick, how it works very well. And I know for a fact all of you have done it and are victims of it. One of the most frustrating things. I personally am one who I need to fix this. But anyways, going
Yes.
straight to the point.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I am a victim. I am a blue tick-y. I am a blue tick-y.
You know, I even on WhatsApp I changed the ticks to grey just to be safe.
Moleboheng here says Facebook seen.
Yeah, I seen.
Facebook you.
But even that, let's take this
Such
a
a
bit
snitch and
further. That scene, you know, it's normal like last seen 5 minutes ago. Now it's just seen recently, so you don't even know when the person's been online. I'm one of them. I do it too. And I was thinking about this week. I was talking to someone, and this person was venting about how he felt ignored in a time of need. And as he was speaking, it's like he said, I felt as if I was being blue ticked. You know, I was crying for help. It was an urgent need. He had just come to Johannesburg and he needed a place to stay. And the person who organized everything sort of just dipped and left him. So he kept on texting and calling and he got blue ticked. And then he felt upset and frustrated and all of that. And it got me thinking. We all get upset when someone ignores our messages, our plea for help, or whatever matter there is. I know I'm one of them. I blue tick and I get frustrated when someone blue ticks me. But now, let's put ourselves in the position of the person who is actually trying to get help and you are the one ignoring the help. You know, many times we are told, hey, fix this, work on this, you need to improve on that. And we have the same reaction we do on social media. I'm going to blue tick you. I don't need to hear this right now. This is not important. I'm not going to worry about it. And many young people today have not realized that in a way we have blue ticked, not just on the cell phone, but in real life. When your mentor speaks to you, when you come to the YPG, or even here in the Bible Clock, you know, you guys listen to what we have to say. But maybe when Facebook's done, you're like, blue tick sharp, guys. See you next week. And then it ends there.
So you're telling me that there are people watching us now who eventually blue tick us?
Eish, good rough,
They're
PJ.
blue ticking us.
They're blue ticking us. And I want to go to the grey ticking, which came to mind as well. You know why we grey tick? Because we don't want to take responsibility for something.
Or when you just preview it, like
Yeah, you know, you just see it, okay.
you 3D, you hold it there, 3D touch
3D
it.
touch, and like, okay, I need this and this from you. Please, can you help me? Like, no, I'm busy. I can't help
And then you
now."
just clear it.
You just clear it. Like, you didn't even read it. But you don't want to take responsibility for that thing that was asked from you. And many times we
Or
grey
give
tick.
somebody the answer you don't want to give them.
Yes, another one. And I think that's another big problem. It's owning up to stuff. And that holds you back in life and that stops you from going where you want to be or wanting to be in life, because you're always running away from responsibility, owning up, stepping up, and getting the help that you need to move forward. And I think that's one of the most painful things. And I was sharing with PJ something very, very interesting when we spoke about this.
I'm sorry, viewer says, imagine not knowing what blue tick means.
Now, think about this. Who is the one person we cry to for help? God. But how many times does God send us a message? Hey, change this. Hey, fix that. I didn't like the way you dealt with this situation. God is showing you something. He's texting you. He's sending you messages.
Great tick.
And you
Not
just
even
great
blue
tick. Yeah,
tick,
not
just
even great
great
tick.
tick.
It's just a great tick.
Because you want to act as if you didn't. I didn't see your message.
Now, I don't know what you're talking about.
The famous,
you're
I
telling
didn't
me
see your
now.
message.
You know? And that sort of is upsetting. But now you also send God a message when you pray.
And God never blue ticks.
He never
Let's be honest.
blue ticks. He never ignores. He never 3D touches. He is always there for you.
Mimi Isao is asking, I'm confused. Grey tick is worse. It is. I think it is
Yes,
worse.
it is much worse.
Because blue tick, at least you read it. And I think if I blue tick someone, I'm making it obvious that I'm not liking it, or I don't know. It's two reasons. I don't blue tick people because I don't like it. But I would the times I have blue ticked, either I opened the message and then I got a call when I was about to reply, and then I got distracted and forgot to reply, or I got another message that was more urgent, something else which was more urgent, which mixed things up.
I'm sorry, someone just got exposed here.
No, these people are naughty here.
Someone just said, Charmaine says, I archive my messages, and then
When I don't want to reply, when I don't want to respond.
Moleboheng says no wonder.
Oh my goodness!
There's another one.
Bible
archive.
clock is causing.
Ish. I don't think we should call this Bible clock anymore. This should be like exposing, I don't know, so and so.
What's that? Yajola 99, and then this is Yatroma 99.
Yatroma 99.
Yeah, Blue Ticker 99. You know. Yeah. Wangaletu says I prefer gray ticks than blue ticks. I think gray tick, preferring that is like last week's thing of fake news where you just want to make yourself feel better about it. That it's he didn't get to read it. I think, like I said, I would only blue tick someone in those under such circumstances, or actually telling someone, like, if I'm very, very, how do I say, disappointed or upset with that person, and I'm like, I'm not going to respond to this. I'm trying to give a message out. But I don't think I generally blue tick people. I'm actually very fast with replies, especially if it's on Telegram. Sometimes I often get on WhatsApp. Then I take a little bit longer. But interesting, as Vinny was sharing, the fact that when we want something, we will send the message. You know, it's worse. Now I'm going to put it the other way around. When we want to blue tick someone, we just don't read, or gray tick, regardless of what's your favorite method of ignoring people. But how about people who want something at their own time? They'll send you a voice note, and when you just opened and you're still listening to the voice note, then they call you. And you're like, wait,
yes, I've been there.
Can you please pick one? Do you want me to listen to your voice note
or to pick up the call?
Please. And it's actually very, very annoying, because people want things their own time. Everybody wants things urgently. Everybody wants, your attention. No human being likes being ignored. And I know I can speak about myself. I hate being ignored. I'd much rather you fight me and tell me off and tell me what I don't want to hear than for you to actually ignore me. I can't stand being ignored. And actually, when I'm very, very upset with someone, one of the things I will actually do is just, I won't say ignore, but I'll avoid, or I won't say blue tick. I'll give you one word answers. Hey, how are you doing?
Sure.
Good.
I'm fine.
But how many times does God send us a message about things which we need to fix, which we need to work on? The signs which life gives to us, and we are blue ticking. That relationship's not going to work out.
Nope.
He is toxic. That friendship, every time you chill with that person, you find yourself saying, doing, behaving in a way you don't want to. Life is telling you, but you gray tick it, or you blue tick it. Life is telling you, you're not being focused. I mean, listen to, if we go through the story which Matete was sharing. I mean, going to a different country and facing everything that he had to face in that foreign country, sacrificing. Why did he do that? For the objective that he wants to reach. He wants to graduate and become that doctor, and we wish him all the best and so forth. But there is always an opportunity for him to go the other way, for anyone to go the other way. And life is telling you the way you're going. You're not studying. You're not giving your best. You're not applying yourself for this. At work, you're the slacker. At work, you chill with those who make a mess. At school, you chill with those who make a mess. You're always going your own way. You want great results, but you're doing the opposite of what's needed to obtain great results. You're blue ticking those signs. Your teacher's been telling you, pull up your socks. You're blue ticking her. Your parents have been telling you that your attitude is a problem. You're a disrespectful person. You don't take care of your room. Your room, the smell in your room, that sock that's hanging
for 3 weeks.
It's telling you, it's trying to send you a message. Please, can I go to the laundry? Can I be washed? That mixture between the dirty and the clean clothes in your wardrobe, is telling you how disorganized you are. Your forgetfulness is not because you're a forgetful person, but your forgetfulness is because you're so disorganized. Life is telling you, but you are ignoring your either gray or blue ticking it. And the gray ticking happens a lot, especially in the sense where somebody knows at the back of his mind the message, the thing he needs to work on, the thing he needs to fix, but he does not fix. He's ignoring it. I repeat, we want success, but are we always willing to make the necessary sacrifice, take the necessary steps for us to obtain that success, which, by the way, is called sacrifice. Sometimes sacrificing is actually opening that message, reading, and answering, replying, even though sometimes you don't feel like replying.
I just want to add, I was reading here the comments. Some say they went to the extent of even muting that conversation. And maybe you've muted that message, that sign. Someone's been repeatedly telling you, when you want something urgent, you'll send 10, 15 messages, help, 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 help. Maybe you muted that message, like, hey, change this, fix that. You're ignoring what needs to be fixed. Unmute the chat. Unarchive that chat. Do what you need to do. Don't ignore the signs, because the signs are there to show you the way.
That's what's up. I think this was a pretty straightforward. The signs are always there. And maybe you're using the attitude here that Nosipo expresses, like the K and OK. Why do we do that? We do that kind of like, okay, I acknowledge it. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
I don't really care what
I
you
just
sent
see it.
me. I'm just, the problem is not when you do it. Well, it is kind of rude when you do it. I personally think it's rude when you do it to people. But the word that we're trying to convey here, the message we're trying to convey, goes most especially when life is giving you signs, is revealing to you, is expressing to you what you need to work on, what you need to do, but you haven't been working on it. Busisa says, I'm guilty of blue ticking people when I don't know the answer, but I don't like it when it's done to me. I remember 2 weeks ago, I sent a friend of mine who lives in Dubai a message. And homegirl takes 2 weeks to respond while being online and posting statuses. God never blue ticks. PJ, this is very profound because we start blue ticking online and extend it to our lives. Be careful with that when you're extending it to your life. I'm laughing at most of y'all's comments here. Pabalelo says, that always happens to people I talk to. Since I use Wi-Fi, I be there talking nonstop. Next thing, blue tick, and I'm like, where on earth is this person now? And the interesting thing is, when you get it, when you're on the receiving end of a blue tick, it is horrifying. I don't like it either, like in general. Viewer says the best messages are those ones on WhatsApp when there are 10 messages written, deleted messages with 5 missed calls and 1 message saying okay. Oh my goodness. Muzi says, send a call back, then I'll know you ran out of data.
That's actually, yeah.
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 I don't know if I know how to send that anymore. Yeah. This data thing has made us to be spoiled. I mean, sometimes I even forget to buy airtime because, we're always using either WhatsApp or Telegram. Molebo Heng says, 1 word answers send a message that, nah, dude, I'm not in the mood of talking to you. That's so true. And sometimes that is how we treat God. That is how we treat the one who's always got the best advice, who wants what's best for us. What are the signs in your life that you have been blue ticking? What is it that in 2022 you blue ticked and you know for a fact you should have dealt with it? Whether it was asking for help or going to God himself and saying, Lord, I need your help. I don't know what to do. The message has been there. Maybe you're blue ticking or maybe you're gray ticking. But the fact is, it's time for you to stop it. And I'm going to go even further, similar to what Busisa was saying. We extend it to our lives. If you're blue ticking people, also, it's not on. Let's work on that. We are different. We as the YPG, we're different. Our mindset, our behavior, everything about us is different. So let's act the part. All right? I think that's it from us. I had such an amazing time with you guys here. Comment section committee, you guys never, 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 never disappoint. You guys are amazing. And I don't want you just, however, to take these comments for the sake of us reading it here online or posting it there. But I want you also to take that, extend it to a lesson you apply in your life. Don't blue tick the message, and also share it with those who are in need. In the morrows, we're going to be having the YPG hangout at all of our addresses. Kona Imink Kokwani Drive, next to Baragwanath Hospital. Our Soweto fam will be there. At Zone 6, here in Park Station, 25 Plain Street. Our Pretoria fam, our Gqeberha fam, our East London, Kimberley, Qwaqwa, welcome. Wherever you are, Uppington, Cape Town, come and join us. Become that kind of person who wants to make that change in your life. And tomorrow's hangout will be talking about limits. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Limitations, is it a good thing or a bad thing? You're going to have to be connected with us. We will share more of it. And on Thursday, we'll be having the Vibe O'Clock. Unfortunately, last week we couldn't have the Vibe O'Clock as we usually have, but we're going to have a couple of interesting segments and life stories which will make us all to think. I also want to send a message if any one of you are feeling lonely, feeling depressed, suicidal. I want you to know that the YPG fam is here for you. And if there is anything that we can do, you can DM us. Get in touch. Call us. Our helpline 0800 330 320. Get in touch. There is hope. There is a way out. Don't blue tick the invitation for you to change your life. That's it for me. Any final words on you?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. That's what's up. And never forgetting that here in the YPG, we got too much sauce.
Too much.
We out of here. Please. I want
Yes.
my track.
Yes.
I want my track.
Yes.
I want my track.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
A loving father, friend like no other. you feeling depressed or are you feeling down? Maybe even alone? Well, the YPG is here for you. Do you want to vent? Call us on our toll-free helpline number on 0800 330 320 or DM us on Facebook or Instagram at YPG RSA. You are not alone.